I've arrived at Karnmelkspruit River Resort. The roads, main roads are actually beautiful coming here, all the tar roads. Very few potholes, if any. But the road was perfect, smooth sailing all the way. You're safe. And the river is flowing very strong. I don't know how it normally flows, but definitely they've had rain. And I saw quite a bit of snow on the mountains coming here. But at the moment, it's cool, but it's not that bad. I've taken my jacket off. Just go for a bit of a walk. A little bit late to tell me reception is 2 kilometers on the Barkley East Road. I wasn't told about it, and I didn't see it on any of the emails. Just a breeze, not much of a wind yet, anyway. Yeah, the weather forecast that predicted heavy winds and gusts. Nothing came of that, not anywhere where I was, anyway. Good morning. Lots of clouds around this morning, but I got up early, long before sunrise, put my camera out for time-lapse, and I did some drone flying, and now the wind must come up. But all you can hear is the river. Not a lot of birds around. It's probably a bit too cold for them. Nippy here, but very lekker. And up there is the main road. What an eventful day. There was a private function here, and the adults actually behaved themselves. Just the kids became a bit of a nuisance. I thought it was funny having a camper van here, knocking on the van and running around it. But what can you do? So I'm sitting behind the mountain again, so it's starting to get chilly. But it was a beautiful day today. The weather was lekker today. It was warm and cloudless. Wouldn't have said that this morning when I got up. All the clouds around. The wind is picking up as soon as the sun is going down. The whole morning there wasn't a cloud in the sky. The wind's been the same all the time. Still pumping like I did the whole night. And boy, oh boy, was I wrong about the adults behaving themselves here last night. Don't come to this venue when there's a local private function going. Some guys thought it was, or some people thought it was hilarious to keep on knocking and bashing against a camper van every couple of minutes. And that carried on until 11 o'clock. Ridiculous. And as I got back into the van, I wondered what these things are blowing around like little leaves. But it was snow, or what do you call it, sleet. Now it's gone. Anyway, I took the bull by the horns and decided to leave. The wind wasn't blowing that much this morning. The wind's not blowing that much now, so I just decided to hit the road. So let's see how it goes. Chat later. It definitely snowed here last night. There's a lot more white all around. And I just remembered now, also camping trip many moons ago, Acid and Kevin, the first time they ever saw snow. We had the caravan going to drink somewhere in the Drakensberg. And they were still very little and at escort it started snowing. And they got out, played in the snow because that was a first. And yeah, I can see the snow all around. I would have filled up with diesel if I saw a petrol station, but I didn't see any marking. But I still got lots of diesel, not that I need it right now, so I'll go through to Elliot. There's a big spa that I've been to before a couple of times, so I know Elliot, so I'll fill up there and fill up with groceries. It's warmed up a bit. It's 1 degree now. Hello, I've just arrived at Tortoni. I don't know what time I left on the other side. I'll have to check on my Garmin because it just happened so quickly. When I eventually got up at, I don't know whatever time it was, 6:30, somewhere around there. I Looked outside and the wind was blowing, but it wasn't that bad. So I just thought, let me hit the road now, because I bumped into a gentleman yesterday that came down to the campsite, and he said expecting snow. I didn't want to get stuck down there with that 7-kilometer dirt road. I didn't know what it was going to be like after snow. Anyway, there's lots of snow coming here. And between Barkley East and Elliot, the road is a couple of potholes, but otherwise the road was good, traffic very little. Had a good trip. In Elliot, the wind was howling. Everybody was complaining there. It was just hectic, hectic, hectic. Wind's blowing a little bit here now. Sun is out, but I'm here safe. Chat later. Cheers. The lawnmower here on the farm is very quiet. Good morning. Windy. It's cool. It's not that cold. This morning it was 13 degrees. Couldn't believe it. I thought it was going to be a lot colder. Had to do some washing. And I had to already, I see it's coming loose, even putting 100 pegs on each item. The wind is hectic again, and I can see tomorrow it's going to be even worse. And I was going to leave tomorrow. My travelling has been determined by the weather. I wanted to leave yesterday, but I believe the winds were warning danger against Kokstad for today. Yesterday it was rough here, so it would have been rough to leave here and heavy winds, or otherwise leaving here this morning and not too bad, and then driving into the winds also against 60 or 70 kilometers an hour. So yeah, the wind's been blowing rough all over. Last night the wind was bad here as well. But I've had some beautiful sunrises and sunsets here. And tomorrow I'm going to hit the road and go to Kokstad. Now, the signal has been on and off here. I've made my modification like I did before. Made my pole extension. Did help a little bit. I got a bit of a reception off, on and off. But hopefully I'll have better reception in Kokstad or at the Mount Currie. So let's see what happens. Cheers. Good morning. I decided to leave early this morning. I saw the wind, at least according to weather prediction, wasn't going to be that bad, but it's going to be mist all the way. So I thought I'll leave early and just take it slow. So far so good, and the sun is popping through some places. Let's see what the rest of the road looks like. Yeah, actually so far no potholes, the road is pretty good. I remember this from last time I came on this route. There's lots of speed bumps, so you've just got to be careful for the speed bumps. There's a lot of mist, but not that bad. And at the moment the temperature is 4 degrees. I've arrived at Mount Currie. I've been here a couple of times, right at the dam, and I normally park there at the top under trees, but there are people camping there already, so I'm just right on the edge of the water. Lots of roadworks on the way here, but otherwise I'm here safe. We'll catch up later. Good morning. 3 degrees or below 3 degrees this morning, and very misty, but the mist is clearing already. Nip in the air in Kokstad. Now the dirt road coming here is not that bad a condition, but I can see with all the gravel, they've got gravel, rocks, sand, they've got on the side of the road. They're obviously upgrading, and it looks like as they're digging it from over there. The section right into the campsite, that's all been done. Very nice and smooth for a dirt road. And there in the distance, Kokstad, and they're still completely under mist.